everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Today this is a design. I think it's going to be only in English because I'm not sure if people watches this show or play this video game. I don't know what it is, but I had this request when I was at my last event, and it kind of like, what is that? I heard it for the first time, and it's a Skibidi Toilet. A Skibidi Toilet. So I'm trying to just Google and see what images came from, and it's a toilet, so it's a guy coming out of the toilet. So that picture you see there, it's my reference. And so let's do it, because you may have this request and it's not hard at all. And remember, I already showed you how to make a toilet in this YouTube channel as a tutorial, a balloon toilet. So it's probably something that just adds the head on top and that's it. So let's do this. And again, I don't know, should I make it in Spanish too? Maybe just only in English, right? I think this is pretty much an American thing, or I don't know. But let's do this. So one thing, I'm gonna show you my first attempt, and pretty much it is what I'm gonna show you. And you never know, maybe some variations, but look at this. So the concept is to have a head coming out of a toilet. So it's kind of like representation, okay? And maybe variations, because the neck must be longer, so everything maybe looks much longer. But pretty much is this the design. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? In the picture I don't see the flashing, but I did it just with markers. I think the fun part is to do Sharpie time for this design, because it's kind of a creepy smile, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so let's do this. And also one thing that I like is that it's fast enough that you can do it at events. Okay, so maybe if someone asks me for this design or Skibidi Toilet, I have the idea. Okay, a toilet and a head coming out, so I can do this. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? If you think, oh, let's do some other stuff, leave it in the comments. Ideas always, are very good to write it and leave it in the comments. But yeah, so here maybe some, something like kids can keep it as a bracelet, maybe. So I'm gonna start doing it and then also show you how it looks, because sometimes too much details is not the way to go. Sometimes it's just the most simple way, and that's it. Because what happened, for example, on my last event is I did one character from the series, what is this show, Squid Game, then everybody else wanted. So when that happens, why not to have something more simple to go with? So that's what I did with these guards, the guards from Squid Games. So also my goal is this, because I have the idea that a lot of people is gonna ask for this if I make it at one party. But that's why I'm going with fast, simple characteristics and no much detail. Okay, so let's start it. Let's do this. So a 5-inch round could be a good idea if you want to have that effect that it's coming out the head from the toilet. It is necessary this way? Probably not. Maybe other ideas, I think. But when I think about apple twist, I think about a 5-inch round. And also because I don't have I do have a 350. If you can play with a 360 or 350, okay? And before I start, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and please check below in the description of all my videos. Always, I leave there ideas how to collaborate with this YouTube channel, because it's thanks to your collaboration that this channel can be much better. So there is the invitation. Like, comment, subscribe. And thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome. And I hope you like this design. Let's inflate this balloon. It's a 5-inch round and it's all white. We're gonna use a lot of white, so pay attention, because white color is kind of hard to see in the camera. When you're gonna do the apple or marriage twist, inflate your 5-inch round, something that fits inside the palm of your hand, so then it's gonna be easier. And then tie it in between, not too close, not too tight, because you just need some space there to push. And then you're gonna do this in a moment, but you need what is the head. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the head, and it's again scraps. Go with the scraps. 360, I think it's gonna be a good idea, because I see the head is kind of more long head face. So this can be as long, you see, as this. So that's kind of cool. So you just inflate it. You don't need much. Only what is gonna be for the hair, and kind of like maybe a hand would be a good idea to make it long. Okay, and then you're gonna close it, cut it, and tie it. So you just only need this for your blush 360 or 350. Now go with a black 160 or 260, but I think 160 you can go with more details, okay, for the hair, because you don't want this to look like a woman, and that sometimes this can be the challenge. So you inflate this like 6-finger tail, and then you start tightening it in any part on the tied it, and then you just gonna go up and down, okay, up and down. Look, pass it around, go up again, and then you can roll it or grab the tip, pass it around. You don't need to make any pinch twist, so just go down one more time, and that's cool. And make sure one of the sides have a long tip, okay? Now from here, this is one, it's the concept of how to make the hair. So you're gonna squish the air, so you don't want people to see this much, but just squish the air up until a moment you want to start having. So I'm squishing the air. Look, I'm gonna show you again, so then you have the idea. This is something you can do very fast, but I'm gonna show you. You squish the balloon, the air, until you find that, okay, I'm gonna reach that point, twist, and then from there it's gonna come hair that is gonna define that type of hair he has. So it's gonna go one side. So you just want there, squishing the air, look, pull there, pass it to the 4-finger long, and then twist, 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 and now it's the pressure and bubble. So jump from here, you're gonna pop it, leaving some long tip. This save it. I'm gonna tie this here, so then you have a better idea what I'm doing. I know it's like, what are you doing? So you squish the air. Here is hiding, you don't see it, but it's like squishing the air, you see? Then pull and make some pressure the other side, pass it in between bubbles, and pull down, and then go up and down if you think you still have balloon, until this disappear or tie it. But the idea is that then people don't see that detail. Okay, so now you have something like this. So this is gonna represent the concept of having kind of like a hair more masculine. It may be hard, but there's many different ways. Okay, you can even move this depending which angle you want. But I see he have this type of more hair style, at least the one that I see on the picture. Okay, so then with this tip, what you can do is or make a apple twist with the neck, and that way you have a stronger neck, and it can be with a 260 or with a 160. This is a 160, the brand Decomex, that is not too thick, not too skinny, but I think it's good enough to represent the neck. If you have it the same color, that would be great. So now we're gonna go and just make a marriage twist, something that is like 2 or 3 finger long. Okay, but let's see what we can do here. Because you want something to connect and have like a long neck, you see? Look at that. Even if you see that, oh, Cecilia, it's kind of cricket or moving, you can fix it with the pressure of bubbles. And then also remember, in the back is gonna be the toilet, the lid of the toilet. So things are gonna be more stable. So twist, and then now this part, you're gonna cut it. You don't need it much. That's what these are, pretty much scraps. Tie this part, leaving a tip, and now you're gonna tie it. And now this piece is gonna keep going on a apple twist too. So you tied it, and this is a chunky part, but don't push it because then this is gonna come too wiggly. So this is the part that just leave it like this. Nobody's gonna see that chunky part. You're gonna go and put it in that. Finally, this connection here. Squish the air up, the 5-inch run, put it here. Look at the tip is not that long because you want to pressure that. Okay, and then bam. Now this goes right there. okay? And then grab and twist, twist, twist. Now you will need here a piece of balloon that is gonna kind of make the end of the toilet, you know? So it can be a balloon to 60. I have one here that I'm gonna use, I think, more, an entire balloon. Now you can grab scraps, because while you're practicing, this is what I recommend you. Use scraps. This is the best tip I can give you, because balloons, especially if you're a balloon twister, you know, you buy hundreds and hundreds of balloons, but also you use hundreds and hundreds of balloons. So trying to, when you are not at events, trying to use your scraps, because you're practicing, and organize your scraps. So here I have my scraps, and for example, here I can grab a piece of 260 white. Again, you can always play with an entire balloon, it's okay, but I want to play with my scraps. And see, and you don't need much, just something like fast and tied it, and kind of create a base. Okay, so how to do that? I was thinking 2-pinch twists. You can make 3-pinch twists to the side, but it's kind of to be skinnier and come up. So it's like a triangle shape, kind of like a, what is this shape? Trapezoid. It makes sense, a trapezoid. So I think I'm gonna go with a 3-finger bubble pinch twist and another 3-finger bubble pinch twist. So that is gonna be for me a concept. Maybe let me see how it looks. So always it's good idea, see how it looks. And if you think it's gonna be better with another pinch twist, no, only two pinch twists, and then the rest you can cut it. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna tie it, pass it around, 2 pinch twists, accommodate those, and it's just something that is the bottom, you know, for this, just that concept that is there at the end. Later, if you have a 160, you can go and make a triangle concept, but I think so far it's not bad. Leave it like that. You're gonna grab now an entire balloon to 60, because we're gonna try to go with everything what is on top, and this pretty much is gonna be the last part. Crossing fingers, you never know. It's like 4-finger tail. I'm gonna start making bubble pinch twist, another bubble pinch twist. You're gonna measure something like, it's gonna be in the back, something like 3-finger long, okay? 3-finger long, or 4-finger long, okay? And then make 2 pinch twists. That's gonna be in the back, okay? 4-finger long. Now, this squish stretch, you don't want it to be that thick, even that it's a 260. And the back is gonna be this part. So this piece is gonna go around to create a little bit more level, and this can up, look, the neck, you can pull it up. So then in between, this string is gonna go pretty much that part of the toilet. And then you're just gonna create a loop, but that loop, it's something like this. Let me show you. I think I'm losing the air. Oh no, I'm losing air of the face. That's a bummer. I hate when that happens, and it happened for this design. It shouldn't be that hard, but I'm losing the air of the face. Man, I have to make again all that. Can you believe it? Well, okay, so look, there is that head. And if you feel, Cecilia, but it's gonna come lower, I'm thinking now I can put some black on also to identify that it's a hole, you know? So that is gonna come in a moment. The face, man, this is a bummer. This is a boo. But look, if I know I'm gonna try to fix it right now before it's too late, I'm gonna blow again a piece for the head, for the face, and put it right on top and pretend nothing happened in order to save time. I'm gonna tie it here, pass it around, and just go up where I think it's gonna be the face. This time I'm gonna cut it, tie it. Sometimes things doesn't go the way we want it, but we keep trying. Okay, don't give up, guys. And when you are at events, don't get nervous. Things gonna be okay because you will look when you. And this is what happened to me when I give up. When I feel like too stressed, my ideas don't come to my brain, and I'm freaking out. Okay, so remember, one part is shorter. This goes like this. This is lower, but my goal is to have a hole there. So I'm gonna do it so you can see a balloon scrap. I'm going with a balloon scrap and 160 or 260, whatever you want. And what you need to do is just cover, make maybe like a 2-finger bubble and then another 2-finger bubble, twist it together. So that is the idea what you're gonna do. So now 2-finger bubble and another 2-finger bubble and then twist it together. That's it. Well, but the idea is it goes in between and trap what is the neck, the string that is doing the marriage twist. So in order to do that, you can do it right now. Let me see. I'm raising my voice because someone is using their blend machine here in the house and they forget I'm here. It's because it's my fault. You know what happened? I didn't put my sign that says I'm working, I'm making a video. But it's okay. So I'm gonna just cover with 2-finger, but you can make also 2-pinch twists and it's gonna be much easier to attach. But just something like 2 bubbles in between to the side, and that's gonna kind of like fill up more the emptiness. So now things are looking like crazy, but look, everything goes back and accommodate things. So then that it gives more space to what I want the hole. You see that now? You have now like representing what is like the neck. Let me just accommodate things, but you have something like this. You see now this black part represents the hole, the emptiness there. Okay, now let's keep going. You still have all this. So what happened is just 2-pinch twist, 4-finger bubble, 2-pinch twist, and go around what is the black. Okay, now from here you're gonna make kind of like a triangle. So the angles are gonna start opening for the back part because from the front you want people to see that. So while you are here in this 2-pinch twist, kind of measure 4 or 5-finger long. Then 1-finger bubble is gonna be a pinch twist, and then trying to make this side much longer. Okay, so let's go with much longer, something like let me see. 4 plus 4, like 8 or 9 finger long, and then 1-finger bubble, and it's gonna be a pinch twist there. And now go with a 5-finger, okay, 5-finger long. Now we're gonna go back to the other pinch twist. Okay, so my goal was to go and use all these for the whole thing here, but it's not gonna be big enough because look, it's shorter, and you want this to be longer, the lead. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this part, what it can do is kind of just go one more time here to give it more stability to this part. It's not necessary, especially if you're in a hurry, but I'm okay. I'm not gonna use it for anything else, so I'm just covered with another bubble there that goes to the other side. And now pass it around, lose the air and tighten. Pretty much you have this ready. There you go. Now accommodate things the way it fits better, and we're almost there. Always, you know, like you can wait until the end and accommodate everything, but sometimes it's like I just do everything I can at the moment while I'm making it. So far it's looking good. It's looking, I think, like a toilet. But the last detail, and this is the opportunity to use a 160. If you have a balloon 160 wide, bravissimo, great, because that is gonna give the detail and fits better the lid. And then also if you want make more triangle the base. But I don't have a balloon 160. Yes, wide. I don't have, let me see. Sometimes here, maybe. And my balloon 160 is not that skinny, but it's and it's broken. It's all broken. My goodness, I thought I had it, but no. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see. I have another 160. It's not that skinny because it's Decomex, but let's use it. And you just need to inflate it all the way. Okay, now you can always try to make it more skinny if you squeeze, stretch, but it's okay. You just need to make a loop, and this is fun and easy, long enough that it just go right on top of this. Why you don't want it to be even longer? Because you don't want to have a big space emptiness, okay? So what we're going to represent and make people, you know, in the picture, oh, that is all the way in the back, it's not empty. Like right now you see it's empty, but from the front it looks like it's kind of more filled. And this emptiness here is going to be covered from this balloon 160. That is the tricky effect. It's a visual effect. So I'm going to go into those pinch twists, pass it around, make a loop, and harmonize. So look at your design face to face. That's the best way. And go around, measure, and slightly longer, and tighter. Things doesn't have to be perfect, always. I always tell you this because just do your best. You know, I'm just telling you some tricks where it can be as close as perfect. But not even myself really can do that sometimes because it's too much work, especially go with the concept. What do you want? I want things to be fast, and so then I can figure out how to make it at events. Now, another cool idea that you can do, okay, let me just put things, the pinch twister to make it like this, or roll it a little bit if it's necessary. But yes, now let's go with Sharpie time. Look guys, another thing to make everything fit, it's you can always go with some tape, Google Dash here to just keep it there, but you can always just leave it like this and that's it. That's it, you know. And consider who you're giving this design. I don't know who's gonna ask for this, but tell them, you know, like you have to take care of your balloon. Don't think it's a sword and you're gonna be hitting people. So look at that. You tell me in the comments, what do you think? It's an idea, it's interesting or not. Sharpie time, you don't need to put here the la palanca, how you call that? The flushing, but it's very simple what I did there. Now, let's go with the face. Okay, the face is kind of like interesting, but it's not hard, really. It's not hard. It's just that leave a space for the big smile, okay? So what I'm going to do here, look. I'm going to look at your sign face to face, put in the center, kind of 2 circles. Doesn't have to be that big. Later, you will decide if you want to make it big. And then here, make a line, and pretty much from that, and then from here, make the eyebrows like this. If you guys have eyebrows, you can always make it better, okay? But this is what I can put. Here, define the nose with a line. That's it. Now, a smiley face is gonna be something big that goes from one side, open, go to the other side, but start opening in this point, big opening. Pretty much. And then here you're gonna start with the big teeth in the front and then small teeth in the back, and the rest you're gonna cover it black. Okay, that's how I saw. Now the top of the lips, it has some pink, and really this is just one picture I seen, and the bottom also covered with pink, just a little bit, just like this. Look. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab white and we're gonna shake it and paint around, just very easy. You see, paint around eyeballs, and then also paint the teeth, like make some lines like shred, and then shred this piece, and then you're gonna color it, make some lines in between, something like this. Look, wait for a moment so it's getting dry. You can always blow or move it, but the idea is then you have to make lines in between to define each teeth. Okay, now let's do this. Whew. It is getting hot in here, but I think this is, if someone will ask for a Skibidi Toilet, it's gonna be this. Take it. Tell me what do you think in the comments. Okay, let's try. I hope it's dry. Just make some lines, skinny teeth, okay? So, oh man, maybe it's not too dry, I don't know. But just make lines, in the bottom too. And make sure it's dry, but I'm in a hurry because, why in a hurry? Because it's too much noise. And that is sometimes a problem. But I have to be very patient. I have to be patient. Well, there we go, guys. If someone asks you for a Skibidi Toilet, this is what you can do. And I think they're going to love it. I think they're going to say, yes, it is a Skibidi Toilet. I love it. Now, it's so white and it's a representation. So, if they don't like it, well, you can always say, who wants this? Now, having hip to pinch twist can be a good idea. So then it can be attached into a bracelet. So people can keep it safe on a bracelet, don't you think? You want to have an extra detail? You can always grab here a little of the, what is that, palanquita? What do you call that? The flushing part to flush the toilet. Well, make sure your Sharpie works. Sadly, my Sharpie feels like it's dead, but I'm gonna see. Man, yeah. Boo. Well, I'm just kind of trying to give it more. Let's see. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna make a circle and a little two, and it's a representation. Things doesn't have to be perfect. You just try, do your best, and have fun. Oh my goodness, I've been screaming, but I hope you hear me, and I hope the noise doesn't bother you. There we go. Yes. Should I make it in Spanish? Well, I guess I'm gonna do it in Spanish, only because maybe this time it's gonna be faster. Maybe. Well, before I go, I want to invite you, to all of you, if you ever consider to kind of grow more your skills, what is a good way? It's going to balloon conventions. And the balloon convention I recommend in this YouTube channel is pretty much Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. That is the balloon convention that I love because the first time I couldn't be there in person in Las Vegas. So what happened is that I was able to enjoy the virtual way, that it was all videos. You know, I received all the classes on videos. And that's something that a lot of you should consider, because this is, I think, the only convention that can give you that. Like, if you cannot go in person, even if you go in person or not, you will receive all the classes recorded. So that is kind of cool. I like that about this convention, and that's what I invite you, because a lot of you watching my videos are not just from the United States. So you can, not just that having all the classes recorded, it's also once a month, this convention organized a Zoom meeting that it's super awesome, because there's people that are probably teachers that have always a tip to share, or a tutorial, or a design. And depending on the month, it's what is going the theme of each Zoom meeting, that it's also going to be recorded. So you will have access to that too. That is really cool. Then another good idea about this convention is that you will be part of a group that is private on Facebook. But it's really cool because any questions there, you know, people can always help you. And it is a fun community, a beautiful group of people that is always there, open, you know, to share ideas. And then it's also, if you decide, okay, I'm gonna go in person, the fun part about it is then you feel like, okay, you already connect with a lot of people, so you're gonna have a lot of fun, because in some ways, like, you feel you already knew all these people because we've been chatting and watching each other on Zoom. So that is kind of cool. I invite you. More information, check it out on the website. You can register. Just go to the website, blingblingjam.com, register, because every once a month we're doing Zoom meetings. So that's kind of cool. And also, if you're looking for outfits for balloon twisters, check it out, colorfulinflations.com. That's where I get the shirts that you probably see me when I'm going to events. I have really cool designs, and I can't wait to see what is coming, you know, because they're trying to make for different occasions, like Easter, Christmas, Halloween, you know. So check it out, all the options there. Okay, I'm leaving now. I think that's only, you know what, only in English. I hope people enjoy it and watch it. And don't forget, give me your thumbs up. Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Have fun. Ciao, ciao.